Can we win this Formula 1 title? It has been a long season. Today will be the last race. Here we are in Dubai Autodrome for the Emirates Grand Prix. We are currently in second place in the standings. Me and Verstappen are separated by only 9 points. It won't be easy to flip the order, but we will push as much as we can till the end. As we cross the line for Q3, my first lap brought me up to the provisional pole. Considering the last season's race here, I decided to save a full set of hard compound tires since we suffered from tire wear on this track in the 2 previous seasons. So I will stop my qualifying here and hope that no one will improve. Here we are back in the garage staring at the timing screen. It's looking good. Everyone has gone to their second lap, but no one has beaten us yet. Okay, Max got me. On the very last lap, he crossed the line just before the clock hit 0 and beat us by just 900ths of a second. So it's Verstappen on pole, we're in second place, and Russell will start from P3. And now let's head towards the grid then, for the last race of the season. 2 championship contenders are lining up in the front row. For us to be the champion, here are the conditions. And as you can see, it's tough. It's literally tough. But we never know what will happen until the end. So let's focus on what we need to do today, here and now.
Lights out and away we go!
Decent reaction, but the Ferrari has made an incredible start. He is already getting ahead of us. We're trying to squeeze our nose to the inside, but we had to back out. Verstappen leads ahead of Leclerc, ahead of KM, ahead of Russell, ahead of Piastri. This wasn't the ideal start we were hoping for, but let's not rush. We know we have pace this weekend. If Leclerc can overtake Verstappen, that will be a dream situation for us. But I think Verstappen is in another league today, so I have to get back ahead of Leclerc. As we approach the braking zone, I'll try to make a move on Leclerc into turn 10. We're making contact, he's scrubbing my side pod. We're still going wheel to wheel. Leclerc sticks his nose from the inside, Leclerc stays ahead. We're still trying to make a dive, but Leclerc covered us from the outside. The Ferrari driver is literally helping Verstappen. He's running away as me and Leclerc fight for second place. As we run down the back straight, going into turn 14, Leclerc closes the inside and we're making a crossover on Leclerc. But he shuts the door, we made contact. We made contact twice, and I'm making a switchback again. Beautiful move from us. We finally got back ahead of the Monegasque and back into second place. But the gap to Verstappen is now up to more than a second. But I guess my prediction was correct. We're having a great pace today. As we come back to the home straight, we have DRS gaining on Verstappen. Looking to the inside, but Verstappen moved across me to defend. I had to back off. The championship contenders are putting their elbows out against each other. We cannot lose this fight. We at least have to finish ahead of Verstappen to be the champion. This will be the title deciding battle as we come back to the home straight. We have DRS and Slipstream making a move of Verstappen into turn 1 from the inside. We're going wheel to wheel. Looks like we got ahead of Verstappen. Is hanging on the outside. We make contact. Verstappen forces wide onto the grass. Verstappen slips through. I'm down to P2 again. Elbows out from the Dutchman. He's desperate to complete his championship victory with his own win. But I won't let that happen. We are gonna win this championship. It's game on now.
Extraordinary! Elbows out brawling between the two of them. That was brilliant racing. It's a go moment, there's no doubt about it. He's coming up to try and go past. He's got the slipstream too, Martin, and he is gaining, and he is gaining, and he is gaining. They're going wheel to wheel. This time he's alongside, and I think they might have touched there as well. Oh, and he wanted to go down the inside, but there wasn't room, and at the last moment just had to back off. And that is dramatic stuff. This is absolutely brilliant racing between two supremely talented drivers, and they are giving it everything here.
Here we go, running down the back straight, having slipstream and a massive DRS effect. We're gaining and gaining, taking outside line. My car is half a car ahead, but as we made it to the breaking point, it's full car ahead. We squeezed through the tight line and up into the lead of the race. The half side of my car was on the grass, but we took the risk and it was worth risking it. We are now ahead of our championship rival. However, this won't be enough for us to flip the order in the standings. Verstappen has to finish at least P3 for us to be the champion. The problem is that other cars are not fast enough to keep up with our pace. Right now, we can only hope that Leclerc, who is in P3, will catch up to Verstappen. Or we do have a low possibility of a safety car. Whatever the cost, we need Verstappen to lose position. Almost half of the race has been completed, but Verstappen is still right behind me. He has been putting pressure on me for a very long time. It's like he's waiting for a right moment to overtake. He's forcing me to push, causing me to use tire. And my tire is already starting to lose grip. However, I can't box yet. If I box now, the soft tire probably won't make it to the end. Well, I do have one set of fresh hards, but considering the pace Verstappen has on the medium tire right now, I think, as expected, I can't compete if I put on hards. So I have to go longer, at least until lap 14. Oh no! No, I lost it! We made contact with Verstappen, we're blocking the road. And here comes Leclerc and Russell. We managed to recover, but we're down to P3. But here comes Lando Norris as well. He got through from the outside. We've lost 5 positions by just one mistake.
Has all the good work become undone as Verstappen tries to fight back and then sees Charles Leclerc swoop past him?
But I'm having DRS on the home straight, gaining and gaining on Norris, making a move to the inside. We easily got back ahead of Norris and back into 4th place. And we immediately caught up to Leclerc. We have to catch up to Verstappen again soon, or he will run away again. But Leclerc is not making it easy for me. As we go into turn 14, Leclerc is trying to make a move on Russell. He pushes a Mercedes wide and we're making a huge switchback, going wheel to wheel with Russell. We got ahead of Leclerc, but he's not done yet. He's coming up to our inside into the final corner. But it's a whole switcheroo. Beautiful recovery from us. And we're going wheel to wheel with Russell on the main straight. We're having DRS and slip through the inside of the Mercedes. We're now back in 2nd place. However, the gap for Verstappen is now up to 1.4 seconds. We need to push this lap to be back in his DRS. Here we are going into lap 12. We are finally back in the DRS of Verstappen. But I've used so much tire to catch up to him. Looks like Verstappen is starting to lose grip as well. We're having DRS on the back straight. This will be the title deciding battle. Can we overtake Verstappen? As we're gaining and gaining and gaining on the Oracle Red Bull rear wing. We're making a move to the outside again, just like in the early stage of this race. Then we got ahead from the grass. We're going into turn 10 and Verstappen is pushing my rear wing. I can't turn the car and Verstappen slips through the inside. That was a cheaty move from Verstappen. We once got in front, but it didn't last for long because Verstappen has done a sneaky move on us. Elbows out from the Dutchman. He is desperate to finish first in this last race of the season. My tire is almost gone. I think Verstappen is having the same. I hope he is having the same situation. And looks like he was in the same situation. He went into the pit this lap. I choose to stay out for one more lap so that I can challenge an undercut. I will push this lap and change to soft. We need to survive one more lap with this dead medium compound tire. But I think this will be enough for the soft tire to run to the end. It's a go moment for us. Here we are back in Sector 3. I struggled massively to keep this car on the asphalt. but we managed to come back to the pit lane. We will box this lap and change the stops. This pit stop will be crucial. Where will Verstappen be? Did our undercut work? Come on, McLaren pit crew. I'm counting on you guys. Good job, everyone. That was 1 in a million. Verstappen is still not in sight. Here we go, exiting the pit lane. Verstappen is nowhere near us. Yes, our undercut worked. Great job, team.
Race strategy works in their favour, and that man, however far he's travelled this afternoon, it is well worth the effort, because his man is now ahead.
Looks like Russell has rejoined in front of Verstappen. This is great. If we can keep this lead and Verstappen finishes third, I can flip the order in the standings and become the world champion. My fate is in George's hands. However, it was pretty obvious that Verstappen had a much better pace than Russell in the first stint. He's already right behind Russell. They're coming down the home straight. Verstappen probably has DRS. Can Russell defend that second place? As they came out of turn 1, Verstappen got him. He's now ahead of George Russell and up into second place. Here is the replay.
This is getting tighter and tighter and tighter. Full throttle, full blast, all the way to turn 1, and he is gaining in the slipstream. Is Verstappen far enough back? He's going to make the lunge down the inside. Hamilton sees it coming. It's a late lunge by Verstappen, who takes the lead of the race.
There was absolute no chance for Russell. Verstappen easily made a pass on the inside and got up to second place. This will be enough for him to defend his lead in the standings and to be the champion. But thanks to Russell, the gap between me and Verstappen is now up to 4 seconds. From now, we only need to keep this pace and finish first. This is the only thing we can do now. Can anyone catch up to Verstappen and steal that second place? All we can do now is to hope. But unfortunately, the gap between Verstappen and Russell is getting bigger and bigger. Russell doesn't have enough pace to keep up with the Red Bull, as we are already in the final lap of the race. "16 races we had for the Sala MotoGP Championship Season 3. This was our first year with the new team. We experienced many ups and downs and had a bit of conflict with my teammate. And we suffered from tire wear in some races. But overall, we have won 2 sprints and 5 races including this round. Also, we had a first championship battle. We did our best, we didn't yield. The fight for F1 glory lasted to the very last race, and here we are in the lead of the last race of the season. We will finish ahead of our championship rival Max Verstappen. We've shared a brilliant championship battle, but like it said, the championship can only be won by one. Here we are, coming out of the final corner for the last time for this season. We're gonna win the Emirates Grand Prix, but Verstappen will probably finish in second place, which means this won't be enough for us to be the champion. This win will be a difficult one to celebrate. We took the checker flag first, but we finished second in the standings. It's the Red Bull of Max Verstappen, the champion of the world.
Well, it's certainly been an incredible year for Formula One, and our drivers have all pushed themselves this season, making it one of the most compelling years of racing in history. There can only be one champion, however, and here they are now, our new Formula One World Drivers' Champion.
Congratulations Max, he really deserves to be the champion this season. We won the final race of Season 3 with the fastest lap. Verstappen finished 2nd and Russell finished 3rd. Leclerc came 4th, followed by Norris, Ocon and Hamilton. Alonso finished 8th, Perez in 9th, and Stroll rounded up the top 10. My teammate Piastri failed to finish in the points. He finished 11th.
Max Verstappen is champion of the world!
1 point. Just a single point we lost to Verstappen. He became the driver's champion for this Season 3. We finished 2nd, comparing that we finished 7th, 112 points off from the champion Leclerc in the last season. This can be said to be a huge step forward since the gap to the season winner Verstappen is only 1 point. I think this was the closest finish in the entire F1 history. Norris finished 3rd and Leclerc finished 4th. Although Ferrari failed to take the driver's champion 3 seasons in a row, their consistency was pretty much enough to be the 4 consecutive Constructors' champions. McLaren finished in 3rd, collected 364 points throughout this season. In summary, this was a great season. We couldn't become the drivers and the Constructors' champions, but it was an enjoyable drive. Guys, thank you so much for following this season. Be sure to like and subscribe. Let me hear your thoughts about the race and the entire season. If you haven't watched the full season yet, I'll put the playlist in the description. I will see you guys in Season 4. Until then, goodbye.